did talk about this yesterday. My example was if I went on a road trip, get your phones up, let's go. And I got the camera on this period, so watch your P's and Q's, if you know what I mean. Okay. If I were to travel to Florida, was my example, right? If we road trip to Florida, can I go straight there?
No,
Why not?
you gotta get gas.
I at least have to stop for gas. I don't necessarily have to stop for food or the bathroom. Okay, we at least have to stop for gas. Okay, so and you're gonna see me say this a bazillion times. Okay, when we're dealing with a segment and we break it up, there are three pieces, and it's really important for you to understand it today, even though today's is just numbers. Okay, we have this little segment, and this other little segment is gonna give us this full big segment. Okay, so I constantly say, and you're gonna hear me say it, little plus little equals big. Okay, the little plus the little is gonna equal the big. Okay, and it's super important because tomorrow's are not gonna be as easy. Okay, so if we're looking at this, and I know that my big is 21 and my little is 9. Okay, some of you guys would be able to figure it out, and there's multiple ways to do this, but essentially our question mark is x. Okay, so if we said 9 plus x equals 21, how could I solve for x? What needs moved? Okay, what needs moved? The 9. Okay, now I want you to just pay attention to what's happening here. Okay, because people get confused. As soon as I throw an x up there, they're like, I don't know what's going on. What is 21 minus 9?
12.
12. Okay, so without even doing all this complicated algebra, and this is the whole point of algebra, you could look at this and say, this is the big, and this is the little. Okay, so you're always going to do big minus little, or little plus little equals the big. Okay, so this is a definitely longer way, right? On our calculators for this next one, we could say the big is what? 10. Oh no, what is the big one? Yeah, go ahead. What is the big one? 14. Okay, what is the little one that we know? 4. What is 14 minus 4? 10. Okay, without even doing all the algebra, we know that this is going to be 10. Okay, but that's where the algebra comes into play. Okay, it's no different. We can do this 21 minus 9. Okay, but that's a lot more like writing. Okay. Okay, so if we look at 5, what is our big? 12. What's one of the littles? 2. So what is 12 minus 2? 10. Okay, 7. What's my big? 20. What's my little? 10. So what's my other little? 10. Okay, 20 minus 10 is 10. Okay, 9. What's my big? 13. What's one of my littles? 5. So what is 13 minus 5? 8. You guys sure?
Yeah.
8? Okay. I'll write down whatever you tell me. But you guys didn't, seem that confident, so if you say 8, then that's what the hell I write. Okay, 11. What is my big? 13. What is my little? 2. Which makes this other one what? What's 13 minus 2? 11. And you can do this on the flip side. Okay, look at this, because we're getting ready to go to it right on the back. What is little plus the little? What's that give me? 13, the big. Okay. 13. 22 minus 11. It's 11. On the front. Okay, but that's what I want you to keep in mind. It's little plus the little is going to equal your total destination, the big. Little plus little equals big. Okay, because as soon as you flip it over, you're going to see that's what we're going to start doing. Okay, so we started off with the easy. Okay, look at 15. Flip it over, get on 15. You're going to wish you did. Okay, what is my first little? 2x minus 5. Okay, that's my first little. Okay, and again, we got little plus little is gonna equal my big. Okay, so my first little is gonna be 2x. I wrote plus. Minus 5. Okay, this is my first little. My other little, okay, we're gonna say plus. What's my other little? 2x minus 4. 2x minus 4 equals, what is my big? 15. Okay, we got little plus little equals big. Now, before we even start, because some of you guys are not going to get what I'm saying, okay, look up here. There are two pieces when we're talking about algebra, okay? Pieces with letters and pieces with no letters, okay? So, does this 2x, does it have a letter in it?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a letter. What about this one?
No.
No, it's a number, okay? What's this one?
Letter.
Letter,
Number. Number.
okay. So, when we're dealing with this side, we can combine all of our letters together and all of our numbers together. So what letters can get combined together? 2x and 2x. What is 2 plus 2?
4.
4. Okay, so when we combine these two, what's going on with my marker? Okay, 2 and 2 is going to give me 4, just kidding, 4x. Okay, again, we're still working with this side. What else can I combine? I combine my two letters together. Minus 5 and the minus 4 because they're both just numbers. Okay, what is negative 5 minus 4?
-1.
Close. And this is where you guys are going to need a calculator today. It's going to be negative 9. Okay, now, for those of you guys who forgot about algebra, we always move the numbers first and the letter very last. Okay, so which one of these is a letter?
4.
4. Which one's a number? Oh, get off your phone. The 9 is the number, okay? And we're always moving away from the letter. We want to get as far away from that letter as we possibly can. Okay, so what is opposite of minus? Plus. So we're going to say plus 9 because the 9 needs to move first. We're going to say plus 9, plus 9. Okay, so I'm going to get 4x equals, what is 15 plus 9? 24? Somebody agree with that? Okay, 24. And our last step is always to do what? Divide. Okay, it's always going to be to do divide. Okay? And again, we're moving away from that x. We need to get as far away from that x as we possibly can. Okay, so we're going to divide by 4. Okay, and if you're like, oh my God, this is so much. Okay, it's okay. This is the first one. I don't expect you to get it on the first one. I don't even really expect you to get it today. Okay, if you do, great. Okay, we're going to do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Okay, until you guys freaking get the hang of it. Okay, 24 divided by 6. What is 24 divided by 6? 6. Oh, shit. Shoot. Kidding, Cameron. It's 6. Okay, 24 divided by 4 is 6. Sorry, I kept saying it all jacked up. Okay, and for those of you guys that don't know that are new to my classroom because we have not used them yet, there's tons of calculators over there. Habitually, you're going to hear me say, use a calculator, use a calculator, use a calculator. Okay, so again, we're going to set this up. Little plus little equals big. Little, we got plus our other little is going to equal our big number. Okay, what is my very first little? 2x plus 3. This is my first little. So we got 2x plus 3. What's my other little? 2x plus 4. What is my big number? What's the big? 7. Okay, our first step is going to be to combine stuff. So on the left side, what can get put together? 2x and 2x. Okay, they both have a letter, so we can put them together. What is 2 plus 2? 4x Okay, so we use those so we can cross them out. What else can I put together? The 4 and the 3, because they're both just numbers. Okay, so what is 3 plus 4? 7. And then we still got this equals 7 over here. Okay, which one am I going to move first? We need to get farthest away from the letter. What needs to move first? The 4 or the 7? The 7. We move all of the plain numbers first before we even touch anything by the letter. Okay, so what's the opposite of plus 7? Minus 7. Minus 7. Whatever we do to one side, we got to do it to the other side. Okay, so I got 4x equals, what is 7 minus 7? 0. Boom, put that up, that's twice now. You're putting 5 here, it's gonna be mine. Okay, what's our last step? Divide by 4. Okay, our last step is always gonna be to divide. And what is 0 divided by 4? It's 0. Okay, so starting off with this one, what is my very first little number? What's my first little? X plus 7. It's going to be this one. It's my first little. X plus 7. What's my other little? X plus 3. Okay, and then what's going to be my big? 8. Good. Okay, so starting off on the left side, what things can I put together? What of these can I put together? The x's. So what is 1x plus 1x? There's ones in front of us. 2x. Good. So we put these ones together so we can cross them off. What else can I put together? The numbers. So 7 plus 3. 10. Equals 8. What's going to get moved first? The 10. Okay, well, what's the opposite of plus 10? Minus 10, minus 10. Okay, so we got 2x equals, what is 8 minus 10? Negative 2. And our last step is always to do what? Divide. So we're going to divide by 2. Divide by 2.